If Bahrain testing is telling the truth, the 2026 championship might already be slipping away from half the grid. And the scariest part? The advantage may be completely legal. Now we have tension. Let's talk about the number nobody wants to say out loud. Mercedes' power unit behavior in high-temp simulations raised eyebrows across the paddock. Not dominance, but efficiency, controlled aggression, precision deployment. This isn't 2014 brute force. This feels engineered. Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team aren't flexing in testing. They're calculating. And if that compression strategy is real, even within grey areas, we're looking at a subtle but decisive energy deployment edge. Not 20 horsepower, not miracles, just enough. And in modern Formula One, just enough wins championships. Now bring the driver. George Russell isn't chasing headlines. He's driving like a man who knows the window is open. If he takes pole in Melbourne, it won't feel shocking. It'll feel inevitable. But here's the problem. Bahrain lies. Heavy fuel runs, engine modes hidden, development sandbagging. We've seen this movie before. And if Mercedes are showing strength this early, what are they not showing? Now tension returns. Because if there's one team that thrives in chaos, it's Scuderia Ferrari. The data says they're close. The body language says they believe. But inside that garage? Pressure. Charles Leclerc has raw speed, always has. But now he shares the garage with Lewis Hamilton, a 7-time champion who didn't come to Maranello to rebuild. He came to win. If Ferrari nails Melbourne's strategy, they fight for victory. If they hesitate, internal tension starts immediately. And Ferrari under pressure is never quiet. This isn't just about pace. It's about hierarchy. Who becomes the focal point of development? Who gets priority calls? Who does the team back if Russell is leading and they're P2 and P3? Melbourne might answer that faster than anyone expects. Now the wild card. McLaren looks sharp under the 2026 regs. But pace isn't their risk. Ego is. Oscar Piastri no longer drives like a junior partner. And Lando Norris isn't built to play second driver. If team orders collapse early this season, Melbourne could be the first flashpoint. And here's the uncomfortable truth. In a development war, divided teams fall behind. Unless that rivalry pushes them faster than everyone else. This could either ignite McLaren's title charge or fracture it by round 3. Don't count out Red Bull Racing, because if the new regs compress the field, raw driver ability becomes magnified. And when that happens, Max Verstappen turns small deficits into race wins. If Mercedes miscalculates strategy once, he's there. This race isn't just about pole, podium, points. It's about who controls the development direction of 2026. Win Melbourne, and you dictate the narrative. You attract upgrades. You shape FIA conversations. You force rivals to react. Lose it. And you're chasing concept changes by summer. The first race of a regulation era isn't symbolic. It's strategic. So here's the real prediction. Not just who wins, but who establishes control. If Mercedes convert testing into victory, the hybrid era tilts silver. If Ferrari steal it, the psychological balance shifts red. If McLaren disrupt it, we get a 3-way war before round 5. And if Red Bull capitalize on chaos, the rest of the grid may have underestimated the wrong team. Melbourne won't crown a champion, but it might expose the future one. What do you see that others don't? Let's debate it. Stay pulsed.